Welcome back to another Parts Factory Australia installation tutorial video. Guys, we're back working on the Falcon on the Gold Coast specifically. We're going to be changing the coil packs. Super common problem with the Ford Falcons, all the way from BA to FG, even the FGX, as you can see, including a territory, because as we know, they have the same engine, the Barra inline 6. The coil packs, obviously all the heat in the top. Eventually, after 6-7 years, they do suffer from intermittent failure. The problem is you don't know which one's failing, under load, etc., etc. So most of the time, these things are pretty cheap. Go ahead and replace all of them at once. That way, you obviously get the peak performance that you're looking for in your Falcon. Now, don't forget, we do have these available on the website, partsfactoryoz.com.au. You can find a link. You just click the title, it'll drop down. Get the coil packs into your hand, then of course, use this video. Learn how to fit it yourself, save yourself some money. That's what we're all about here at Parts Factory. Guys, if you do appreciate that, give the video a thumbs up. And if you can, sub to the channel. It's a good channel to have in your toolkit. If you are doing things like this in the future, it's gonna save you bucks moving ahead into the future. Alrighty guys, let's jump into it. Alrighty guys, so your coil packs are in underneath this plastic cover. To do that, or to remove it, first things first, remove the oil cap. Now you get the PCV breather hose. Pull it out the top, nice and gentle. You don't want to really crack this, but it does go to two places. So what I'm going to do is just a little bit of force, bring it back this way, not too far where it splits or cracks, etc. Just going to tuck it out of our way. So you can get it somewhere where it ain't going to move again. And you go there, and then you've got the same thing here. So the breather tube, you can just pull up, turn it around, and just leave it to the side like that. Now, obviously, you've got all these torque splits, etc. Find the correct size. I'm going to undo every single one of them. And one last one that we can get in there. Just grab all those screws and bolts, put them up in the top here, put your tool to the side, and then now it's time to just grab your cover and lift it off. And there they are there. Alright, so just before we continue, just make note of which plug plugs into the which one up here, because obviously just here, technically it could be either way. Realistically, most of the time it won't be, but if that tape wasn't there, then it could reach and blah, 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 blah. Alright, so one at a time, I'm going to pull out our little plugs. So you can just press down on that tab, pop to the side. We want to be gentle with this type of thing. This type of plastic, you only get a few uses out of it before eventually the plastic kind of, as you press down, it just breaks. And then yeah, the plug can wiggle loose while you're driving, which would not be funny. As I said, just keep coming down, undoing each one. You can tuck it out of the way, just so it's not annoying. Last one down the back there. Now that back one's going to be the only one we're going to struggle to get a tool in, or electric tool. You should be able to use a manual tool. But other than that, guys, as you can see now, it's 10 mils all the way down. So grab a 10 mil and rip out all those 10 mils, lift the coil packs out. Now with the BA and the BF, they're not going to have bolts. They're going to be circular. It's the same procedure, guys. You can just pull them out. But with the FG and the FGX, they're 10 mils, as you can see. So pull them completely out and stick them over with your other bolt. That way you don't lose anything. And that last one, I'm going to get in there with a manual wrench. But for now, we're just going to pull out all these coil packs. They're genuine Ford ones. I've got a bit of oil in it. But other than that, they don't look too bad. Alright, so just use your manual wrench to get into that back one. Unless you've got the perfect electric wrench. Because they're rubber insulated, they might be hard to manually get those bolts out. So just use the wrench all the way to the end. And then once it comes right up to the end, you just lift it all out at once, that way you don't drop in there. It comes, and they just pop out like that. probably be careful with that. Don't rush it, because you might snap it and you'll be fishing for the rest of it. Righty guys, so we've gone ahead and grabbed some of our parts factory ones. As you can see, genuine Ford, Parts Factory Australia. They are an OEM replica, and we have engineered them to outlast the quality of the genuine ones. You're replacing these for a reason. They're all built in the same places. But the good thing is we test and trial what breaks in these, and we can remanufacture the Parts Factory ones to get rid of that opportunity for that to happen again. So, alrighty guys, let's throw them in. Alrighty guys, so we'll throw them all back in. As I said, be careful with this back one so that you don't snap anything. Lowering them down into place, making sure they feel nice, and make sure the plug is facing this direction. Bolt should line up nicely. All the way down. And then of course you grab all your bolts, bring them all out now, and you can just start putting them in one by one. And everything sits flush as intended. These don't need to be too tight, guys. If you over tighten it, you'll crack the coil pack and you'll cause problems with the coil pack. And then of course that last one, do it up by hand with a hand wrench. And then final step guys, as you can imagine, put all your plugs back in. Once you've done that, at that point, it's then just time to put that cover back on, which is pretty self-explanatory. Putting all those hoses in without breaking anything, etc, etc. Get your last one at the front. Make sure it clicks, so you can actually hear it go click. And then yeah, bring your cover back over. Remembering all these little hoses are going to try and get in your way, as they do. Popping it into place, you could actually chuck, actually no, probably just leave that to the side now until we've got our little screws in. So as you can imagine, just start reaching over for your screws. You want to start them by hand so that you don't cross through anything. So next time someone's working on it, they'll remember you owned this car previously, and then you point your fingers at your already work. Starting by hand, not crossing, threading anything. You can just give it a wiggle as you go, just to get it started. Don't always line up perfectly. So you give a nice wiggle. Be careful not to drop any bolts in this hole, because you will be up for a world of hate then. So once you've got all them all started, you can go and grab your T-bit again and then tighten all them up. Once again, they don't need to be too tight. You crack the plastic. And then of course you got these last two, 1 and 2. Pipes back in, which is just like a nice push, and it'll seal down well. Flip this one back over, oil cap back on. And that is how you replace coil packs on Falcon or Territory. Alrighty guys, all your coil packs in and out under 10 minutes. Unbelievable, right? Imagine if a mechanic quoted you an hour and a half labour and $500–600 for genuine coil packs, when you can get it all done from the comfort of your own home with very simple tools at what? About $250 for a set of 6 plus your free labour in 10 minutes. You can see what that's kind of what we're saying here guys. It'd be absolutely mad not to do it yourself just like this. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching another Parts Factory installation tutorial video. My name is Lucas, I'll see you next time.